Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. Alright, well we went from a perfect 3-0 run up now to sudden death because the last video was, I don't know, the opposite of perfect. Was I just drawing the wrong stuff at the wrong times, or does my deck just have too much of the wrong stuff? Definitely has too much of the wrong time. Or did. My opponents were definitely very competent. I don't know if they had good draws. They didn't seem to have decks full of crazy things. Although the Rogue had a fair amount of like comboing stuff and overall just good card quality. But yeah, I don't know.
Versus Jaina.
Oh, Mage. Mages aren't hard at all.
Victory or death.
Do have the coin. Not keeping 4 cost though because I have lots of expensive stuff in here. Try and I was hoping to get cheaper, but I guess my sentence would make a lot of sense, because I have lots of expensive stuff in here, so I can draw more expensive. That's what happens, yeah. Equally valid. Trogan Berserker is not bad. Trog's not fabulous, because if my opponent casts any abilities to trigger his power, he's guaranteed dead. Basically. She's not going to cast anything that isn't going to kill him. Does she have a first turn play? She does not. So I'm going to... That's interesting. If I coin him out, I'm going to have nothing, instead of being able to coin out 3-cost guys 2 turns in a row. It's going to work out really badly. Now, I could draw a 2-cost guy next turn, but I might be stuck just armoring up, whether or not he survives. I think it makes more sense to play him. I don't think it's worth it to wait to try and do turn 3 or turn 2, turn 3 when my opponent can have stuff out then. And of course, if she has any really good removal, like it'd have to be a flame cannon, right? A frostbolt. Well, a frostbolt would actually deal with them just fine, just take her a little longer and more mana. But
what to do?
Yeah.
What to do?
If she has that good removal, she might as well waste it on him instead of saving it for these guys. Yay, he missed. Slightly helpful. Not a whole lot helpful, but slightly. Meanwhile, I accomplished very little because I didn't draw a 2-cost guy. Execute is great, but not right now. It's frustrating when you have an execute and it's never anything. Like, there's sometimes certain things that you can execute, but there was never anything worth executing in those games. Okay, I'm gonna say Ogre time. See if I can work things out to give him a better pathway, since he actually attacks what I want, and is likely to very rapidly end up with 4 or more attack. He just does. Now, what's going to happen to Ogre time? Okay, that's good. It's dangerous. A Noatron. Interesting. You did go to weaken him. That is also interesting. You're not the best right now. Well, we're going to attack and see what happens. It'd be nice if he'd miss and hit the 3-2, because he's not going to last anyway, but pretty much anything, whatever happens. I mean, if I was going to play this guy, I should have played him first, though. That was the dumb part. I forgot and got carried away. Now, it's unlikely to matter, because his odds of surviving any long time are 0, and the impact of that on anything in play is basically 0, but it's still, obviously he could have been larger by 1. I mean, this guy didn't actually take damage. I don't think that would have triggered it, but yeah, he could have been a 3-4. You do that, so you're gonna kill him with the fire bolt. Or that. Okay, that sucks. This guy's very effective in the arena. I don't seem to get them. So everything is frustrating and not going great right now. Sludge Belcher seems like a reasonable counter to them. It's gonna be like Owl, and then kill him. I'm gonna be annoyed. I'm gonna be annoyed whatever happens. It's just been going bad like the last 2 games now, and it doesn't look like it's going any better this one. So mostly just gonna be mad whatever. Not attacking is interesting though. Okay, so I have this. That is also interesting. Not that helpful. I could do this and armor up, which is fine, but yeah, I'm concerned. I wish I could do damage to that guy, but it's not going to work out well. This guy is cool, but my opponent's going to have to get through that guy first. So no, we're gonna spider it up and see what I get. I could chain spider. That'd be giving me a lot more cards, although not as useful in the short term. Whereas I could take the Jormungandr, which I would be able to cast next turn. I'm going to chain spider. I don't know if that's actually good, but whatever. I'm going to play this guy so I have more stuff. And I guess... No, I don't really want to taunt up the spider. I think I'm just going to taunt him up. That's fine. This is a very odd situation of neither of us attacking. I guess I'm just asking to be flame striked, but I did chain spider. That I did not expect. Holy crap. That is a lot of heat on the board there. That is pretty goddamn rough. I've got no way to damage him to execute him either. Yeah, this is not going to work out well. It's tempting to execute one of these guys. If I do that, I won't have enough mana to do good things. I mean, I guess I could do this again, but I'm not getting anywhere.
What now?
Trade this guy, execute that. I really want to execute him, but I can't. Maybe I should do this, and execute, and I can kill a lot of that stuff. Tiger might be a good investment in the future. This guy I could cast now, and he is efficient, but those things are so big that it wouldn't even help that much. We're going to get this for the future. I want to execute the bigger guy, but I got to take out the guys I can. Oh, this is rough. Chain Spidering has kept my cards up despite my opponent getting huge efficiency, but I don't know how I can actually defeat this since I'm out of ways to kill him. And my opponent is also playing big things, which counters the one advantage that I might have had, which was playing big things. I'm getting mutilated. I do have a beast out, though, so this works. Yay. I think I've got to kill that bubble. You could kill him with attacking with both of us, but I don't think it works. I think I've got to kill that bubble and hope my opponent can't get through this, because I am in trouble. I don't think there was any way out of that situation. I think I'd actually already lost, sad as that is to say, but yeah. Opponent has 9 mana and 5 cards, and has to do very little to win. 4 damage to me, or 3 damage plus Fire Blast to me, or remove this guy in some other way. Obviously a Polymorph would have already won the game. I could draw a Polymorph, or a Fireball to finish me with. Because again, the tank just takes this out. I'm still not, even if I survive somehow, I'm not getting ahead. Just not working out. Now that results in not killing me this turn, which is odd. Unless you've got an Arcane Missile. No, but it doesn't matter because I've lost. Doesn't matter. That was incredibly crap. Yeah, warrior deck. Got three easy opponents early on, I guess, or good draws. And just completely died. Cards. Goblins versus Gnomes, which is going to be interesting, although these are cards that are going to be out of standard soon. And I didn't need them anyway. Alright, well, back to the Tavern Brawl. The deck building one, Clash of Minions. Where minions all have charge and taunt. I don't know if this deck is actually any good. You should have seen my Tavern Brawl video before this one, but I actually haven't recorded it yet. So, doing things out of order, and now I'm going to find out quite exactly how the rules work a little bit out of order, because when things spawn, are they still getting charge and taunt? I was assuming yes, but I don't know.
I am your nightmare.
I want you guys for later in the game. But can I afford to pitch that many things? I gotta keep the sheep. I gotta keep one of the wolves. The sheep is valuable removal in this format where everything has charge and taunt. Because, of course, everything your opponent has taunt, so you can't get to your opponent. You have to be killing more than one minion per minion, basically. That's unpleasant, because my guy's not going to get through that very well. You can sacrifice him to get rid of that and still take the damage, or get pulverized here. I don't have a lot of 3-cost guys. Like, I'm going to be in a worse place. So I'm just going to do this. Wow, are you not helping me early on? I'm going to take so much damage right here at the start. We don't have any extra hit points in this format. I thought about you could play with a lot of minions that have, like, crazy attack and stuff like that come out for cheap, right? But they're not going to work out that great because they don't have trample or anything, right? You're just... They're going to get stopped by the opposing taunt minions. Waste him without his ability, but at least it gets him out there, and it gives me one taunt to eat one of my opponent's attacks. I need more things like this that blow up enemy minions. I don't have too many in here. I think I ought to be playing with the shitty shit hunter, the 4/2 for 5 that does 2 damage when he comes into play. God damn it, I needed that thing to miss me. To miss him. That is horrible. I'm just getting obliterated. I could send in both of these guys and take those out, but, oh man. I am so far behind, I am never going to catch up. Unless whatever pops out of him is incredibly impressive. It's already game over, really. I just got behind too early on. Wow, is that random? And I just learned that spawning things that way doesn't give them charge and taunt, which may affect what I should have in here. Like that. It's still pretty good, but it's not as good as I was hoping. That's pretty good, though. Yeah, those are pretty effective. I should be playing those. The opposing warlock is rushier than my warlock, and it seems to be a wise choice. It'd be nice if this guy would get lucky and kill her. Hooray! I'm still screwed. There are lots of interesting things this deck can do, but if everyone is just going to rush down like that, I am not going to make it. If that's true, if just like Crazy Zoo is... I have those too. That's really not good though, because it has charge and taunt. So, am I dead? Almost. Awesome. This guy could buff himself. Doesn't matter. The chances of me coming back are approximately -0. Square root of -0. 0i. 0i. Even the new James Bond movie. It's like GoldenEye, but less. So, does my opponent have a 2-cost minion to kill me with? Technically, no. Can pretend to still be alive. I don't have any minions for him. But if he would not die for some reason... Nope, he's toast. Everything sucks, and I die. Did better than I thought in the comeback. It's a quick game. It was actually so short, I'm going to play another. May have to modify this deck for the actual Tavern Brawl video that I do. I don't think there's too much in here that was depending on spawning minions, but yeah. There were definitely some things that would be a lot better if minions that spawned also got the benefit. But they never make it clear in the rules. They never say playing a minion gives it charge and taunt. They just say minions have charge and taunt. Let's keep the Demon Wrath, because that stuff is useful. Hey, Cult Master. See, Grim Patron. Grim Patron is still okay. But I might take them out, because he's nowhere near as good if they had charge. Obviously, they'd be ridiculous. I have nothing to do with my coin. That is not a good sign.
Shields up. Red alert.
Shieldbot can kick the ass out of anything I can coin out. That is not a good sign. This is still not a good sign, actually. He's just going to get his ass kicked. Awesome. My opponent could literally... Like, I hope this doesn't trigger the thing, because otherwise my opponent could just make a 1-1 to... No, okay, never mind. That doesn't make sense.
So many possibilities.
I think I gotta just play this anyway. I probably should have attacked with him to get rid of the bubble, because the bubble is my concern right now. Oh, double bubbles. That's great.
The light protects me.
All bubbles, all the time. That's not helping. This is actually not helping enough. It is helping a little, though. It did remove one of them and the 2 bubbles. So it could have been worse. But I'm going to take a horrendous beating. Ah, beating of kings. Great. Still too small for him. Unless I... No, yeah, I would have needed to draw a sergeant. Which I don't have.
A fight goes me. Fire on! Everyone, get in here!
Yeah, no taunt, no charge. But still, the fact that you get one immediately, as long as there's a target out there that you can do it to, does make it not that bad. It's a little protection against Consecrate, not much, because they'll come in without taunt and I'll still get pounded. I need 7 mana to blow up a guy that size with this. Okay, I guess you have a way to buff him, because otherwise you wouldn't do that. Yeah. God damn it. Not killing him, interesting. I mean, I'm still pretty screwed. Yeah, no, okay, I can do that and stay alive. I can't play the bomber, unfortunately. I'm going to have to do it the hard way.
Join or die.
Fire on! Everyone, get in here!
Who's next?
Still hanging on to this.
Reporting for duty.
That's pretty bad. Although, again, spawning doesn't trigger the thing, so I don't even know why you would include that card in this format. It seems a little weak. Hey, Hellfire. I don't have a way to buff him, so that's not going to work out so great. Those guys are going to kill me pretty quickly. Hellfire will get me very low. Spawning more of these doesn't actually help.
So many.
I can't leave those guys alive, though. They'll deal more than the 3 damage to me.
Pile on!
Mostly I'm dead again. All my opponent needs is 1 more damage and 1 minion, or 2 minions, pretty much.
I am ready.
Oh, there's 1 minion. 1 more decent minion and I'm toast. Seal of Champions, okay. Am I not dead? That's weird, I wonder what your card is.
Reporting for duty.
Alright.
You call that a weapon? I've got the beast.
That is a little bit of a weird play to be using a big game hunter to kill that guy, but I'll take it. Remove the buff targets is fine, but of course the paladin is always going to have a buff target, usually because everything they have has charge. So, yeah. Paladin, another good choice. I obviously don't have the right kind of warlock deck. You do need a way to get more than 1 for 1 with your minions, and the bubbles seem like a pretty darn good route. I didn't play with the bubble eating guy because I thought like normally things will come into play and then use the bubble right away, so it normally won't work out. Okay,
You call that a weapon? Gotcha.
it would be really messed up if I somehow won this, but the army momentum is real. When you have an army, it has momentum. You must be consecrating me if you're going to kill the one that spawns something. Okay. I gotta win! Hey, another pack. And we'll go open our classic pack and see if it's worth anything. But, yeah, that is the Tavern Brawl. Yep, nothing I needed. Yep, but anyway. Warrior Run, disappointing. Was going really well at the start. But, turned out, still a warrior. I'll just have to pick a different class next time. If you enjoyed this, please click the like button. Or, on your touchscreen, please lick the like button. Warning, licking the touchscreen is not recommended. And watch us discuss a new anime series as it comes out on AI Tries.